Sorry guys, I just started my live video. However, my internet, I'm not entirely in Toronto, I'm in Richmond Hill, and my internet is quite unstable, and I think there is a rain and there is a thunder. Maybe that's make it the whole different. You see that little blue hole? That's where we're gonna send all the negative vibration today. So I'll be starting. I just before I ended my first live video attempt because of my internet connection, I just wanted to tell you that despite all the evil forces that's trying to keep us in all this negativity and fear, in lower our vibration, despite all that, I believe that together we are power. And where's one person, there are two people, there are 10 people, there are hundreds of thousands of people. Right now in Eastern Europe, it's around 8 p.m. And so people are gathering there. People already starting their meditation for the world peace, harmony, and love. So without wasting time, let's just dive into that. I'll be repeating a few lines. You can just hold this thought about what I'm saying, and or you can repeat after me, or you can just visualize a beautiful, peaceful, harmonious world that we live in, that pandemic is over, that political games are over, that politicians are changed and they're beautiful people, not ruling us but actually serving our needs. Because when we choose politicians, when we choose member of parliament, when we choose our presidents, we choose them for a certain reason, because we highly trust them, we believe them, we want them to make our life better, and they are our servants. However, most of our politicians, they think that they are supposed to be our rulers, and that's wrong. So in this meditation, I don't want to, go too deep into the politics and stuff. I just gonna recite the same what I did last Sunday at 1 p.m. Again, my apology that I started a little bit later because I'm not in Toronto today. So I'll be reciting exactly this. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. And I'll be keep repeating it again and again, and then it'll be a moment of silence where you can take a breath in and breath out and visualize beautiful, beautiful, harmonious, loving world that you live in, with all your loved ones, with your families, with whoever you love and you want to be with. Maybe those are your animals, companions, those are your children, husbands, wives, maybe there's your parents. And maybe those are your neighbors that you appreciate them and you love them. And let's do it again. From this moment on, all the people from earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth live in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. Take breath in, deep take breath in. And whatever you have, frustration, negativity, whatever you have, breathe out. You can see the black hole behind me, the virtual black hole. Imagine that all the negative stuff, you just let it go in that black hole, and the universe will recycle it and bring it back as positive. That's the beauty of the universe. Let's continue again. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings on earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. Just imagine that radiant light coming from your heart chakra. It's where the center of your chest. And out of there is a golden light just coming like a light beam, like beams of sun coming out and radiate and covers all over you. So it becomes like a protective shield around you. And this golden light, it covers wherever you are, maybe you in your car, maybe you in your house or in your room, maybe you outside in the park, whatever you are. Imagine that golden light. It becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and it expands. And it covers the area you are, and it covers the town or the city you are, and it covers the country you are, and it expands even farther and farther. And it becomes even more intense, warm, golden, magical light that will change the frequency. Your frequency will make your frequency higher, that will vibrate higher, and will change frequency of this planet, of the place where you live, of the people who live with you, share your dwelling, share the place, share the town or the city, share your country. And now it expands even bigger. The light covers the entire planet, the entire earth, the entire Gaia. This planet needs our support right now. This Gaia, this planet needs our loving, harmonious vibrations. Together we can create anything. We can create beautiful, harmonious, loving world for all the living beings, not just for ourselves, but for all the living beings. Of course, for you and for your family, and for your children, and for your parents, and for your loved ones, and for whoever you love. But it will also create a higher vibration, a loving and harmonious vibration for all the living beings on earth, for all the animals, for all the wildlife that lives on earth and fly in the sky and live underwater and live underground and live in the mountains and live in the forest and live in the snow and live in the rivers and maybe live under your porch if you live in a house, everywhere, and live in the trees, for all the living beings on earth. Let's recite again. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth live in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. Take a deep breath in and out. And if you can see that the black hole or the swirl right behind me, send all your frustrations there. Send all your negative thoughts, your fear, your anger, your disappointment, your disbeliefs, all the negative, just send it there. Just immediately take an inhale, and with exhale, send all the negative stuff back there. You can look at the video that I'm where I am right now, or you can just visualize that black hole and send it all there. And universe know exactly how to recycle this negative stuff, purify it, and bring it back as love, as harmony, as kindness, as balance. And let's do it again. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the living beings from earth living in harmony and love with all the people, and just visualize as the frequency is changing, frequency for us, frequency for all the living beings that we're meditating. If you want to live in peace and harmony, we should understand that we should let other living beings, other creatures, other creations of this creator, of our God, we should let them live in peace and harmony, just like we want, just like we desire, just like we wish for us, for our families, for our children, for our animal companions that share our dwellings and share with us our life, our happiness. Visualize all the goodness coming from your heart. Remember that when you give a lot of love, when you send harmony and love, you'll receive much more from the universe back. Because universe is like a mirror. Everything you send, you'll receive back in a 100 times more. If you send love, you will receive love. If you send frustration, you'll receive that. But we don't want that, right? So let's just send lots of love, lots of harmony, lots of happiness, lots of positive thoughts. Just isolate yourself from the external world right now and forget for a moment, for this another 5-10 minutes, forget about all what's happening in the external world all what the, you know, dark forces and dark power want us to believe and want us to continuously living. But we are not. We are better than that. We are smarter than that. We are much powerful than that. We are much more, you know, higher than that. We are much more intelligent than that. We came in this time of the planetary shift, right, where we together as a united consciousness, as a collective consciousness, we can show the dark forces that we are the power. There are over 7.5 billion people on this planet. Imagine if just 3% of us at this moment right now meditating and sending love to this planet, love to all the people, regardless of their nationality, background, color, race, religion, regardless. Because all those was created, you know, religions and, you know, and countries and borders, they were created to separate us. But right now we in a union, we united in a loving and harmonious way to send all this high frequency. Love is a higher frequency of all. It's a higher than happiness, it's a higher than anything. With love you can heal, with love you can unite, with love you can bring this this current reality into much higher realm, into the entirely different reality, entirely different universe. And like I mentioned in my previous videos, that our planet, our Gaia, it's like a quantum computer, you know, and anything we think, anything we visualize, or we constantly hold in our mind, it comes in fruition in our life. It comes as in the physical world, right? It's almost like before anything comes in a physical world, it has to happen in a quantum, or in a world of, you know, what we cannot see with our eyes. So that's why we unite here in this meditation, to send love and harmony, to send blessings, if you wish, or if you will, to send what would you love to send with you to your loved ones, to your children, to somebody you really, really dear and love. So let's do it a couple of more times and we will finish. Hold this intention in your mind. You don't need to repeat after me. If it helps, you can, but you don't need to repeat after me. You can just hold this, visualize beautiful, beautiful, harmonious, loving world that you live. It's not a utopia, it's not a fantasy, it's real. The more people visualize, the faster we will shift this reality, the faster we will change this current reality that someone desires us to believe. You know, but we know we deserve better. We know that we deserve the best. We know that we should and we must live in harmonious and loving world. Let's recite again. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth. And so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth, and so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth. And so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings on earth. And so be it. Thank you. From this moment on, all the people on earth living in harmony and love with all the living beings from earth. And so be it. Thank you. You can take a deep, deep inhale and exhale and say thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you for everyone who had the time and effort and a desire to change the frequency, to raise our vibrations, to unite in a harmonious and loving way, not in a fighting way, not in a screaming way, not in negative, but in a positive, harmonious, loving way, united in this meditation. Guess what? There's so many people right now at this time of day doing the same meditation right now. Continue on your day. Just hold this vibration, hold this positive quantum leap in your mind, in your heart. You know, your heart actually has a much higher frequency than your mind, right? Heart is it's an organ that's been tested and scientifically been proven that the vibration comes from your heart sometimes can be much higher than the vibration, the frequency that comes from your mind. Yeah, our heart can create miracles. That's why sometimes when we feel something, we feel it's like it's coming from your heart, because it's a very powerful. It's almost like a center of you, almost like a center of the universe, right? Let be peace and love and harmony with you, with your loved ones, with your families, with your animal companions, with all of you who've been here with me, and with the people of this planet who united in this meditation from all over the place, all over the countries and the continents. And let's just hold this thought about positive world we live in. Try not to change vibration today. Try not to avoid watching negative stuff, avoid sharing negative stuff, because when we share such stuff, we increase in the vibration of whatever we share. So let's share good stuff. Let's share positive stuff. Let's share something that makes all of us happy. And it's not that we're hiding from reality. It's not that we're hiding from the truth, but it's decide to take a consideration and to take a charge of this reality right now, and to say yes to love and harmony, to say yes to high vibration, to say yes to the light in this world. Let's shine this light from our heart, from our souls, to this world, to this planet, to other people. Let's share and increase this vibration today and tomorrow, till we see each other next Sunday at 1 p.m. We'll try to make it on time. Sometime I notice sometime I'm a couple of minutes late, but I'll try my best to be even maybe a few minutes earlier, before 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. Thank you for all. You see that the black hole swirl? Just, if you still have some doubt or some negative vibration, some lower vibration as negativity or depression or something, send it right there, right in that hole. Breathe out, send it there, it's all gone. Universe will collect it, recycle it, and send it back as love and happiness and higher frequency. Thank you all. I love you all. Seriously, I'm so happy that all all of you been with me today. I'm really, really, really happy. I felt so much power coming from my heart. Now, all the light that you send, this golden light that you cover the universe, you can start slowly taking it back, because we already share our vibrations. So now you collect it back and send it back to your heart. And make yourself 100 times stronger right now, with all this love, with all this harmony, with all this loving vibration. Even I see just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here. I know that 6 much stronger than 1, right? I hope next weekend, next Sunday, I'll be able to get more people, gather more people in this visualization, in this collective meditation, collective consciousness meditation, or whatever you want to call it. Love you all. Kisses, hugs, and let's be peace, love, and harmony with you. Go on and share this, spread it around. We will change it very, very soon. You wake up one day and you're like, we did it. We did it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.